Living in the Philippines is like playing an endless video game set on hard mode. Despite this, we've found comfort in the idea that all of it could change come the next election season. It's why voting is seen as a cornerstone of our democracy and why it's a privilege that our forefathers fought so hard for. And yet, here I am, just a few days away from electing our next batch of government officials, but still struggling to feel the hope I once had. The fact that only two of my senatorial bets have made it to the Magic 12 and that there's infighting going on even among progressive voters has me wondering, is showing up at the polls even worth it when it will just lead to disappointment anyway? I talk about this in my latest column. Hi, I'm Angel and I'm the writer behind Generations on PhilSTAR Life, where I dissect Gen Z behaviors and trends weekly. A lot of us younger voters are admittedly still reeling from the effects of the 2022 national elections. We invested a lot of time and emotion and developed what experts call a tribalistic fixation on our leader of choice. This means our votes represented the values we uphold, the causes we prioritize, and the change we want to see. We identified so personally with the candidate we chose that they served as stand ins for ourselves. But maybe that's where the problem lies and why voters like me are so disillusioned. Rather than opt out of voting altogether, maybe we should reframe the meanings and expectations we ascribe to the process. Right now, it seems that we're looking at it as a solo endeavor and the sole answer to the systemic failings of our society. We see political participation through the lens of individual empowerment rather than for the sake of the common good. But political action doesn't just impact our personal identity and trajectory. The vote we cast shapes the lives of our families and our communities. It impacts where our taxes get funneled, what kind of education children get, what kind of facilities and services we have access to. It affects the cost of living in our cities, the inflation rates of our basic commodities, and the protections that we receive. Most of all, it impacts those who are hungry, homeless, and unemployed. Those who fall in line for hours in the sweltering heat for a handful of thousand-peso bills to tide them through the rest of the month. In the absence of a competent government, we've historically relied on each other. We are all we've got at the end of the day. It is only when we realize that there's so much more at stake with a single vote that we begin to derive hope from this feeling of hopelessness.